I'm after scoring the actual recipe from Buckleys. Like it's a state secret, but Stez is after giving it to me. I hope he doesn't lose the job over it, but he could. But anyway, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you all in on this secret, but you really have to keep it yourselves. Please, please don't tell anybody. It's our little secret. But you get 100 grams. I know the idea here is if you, whatever you get, try and get the whole berries of anything you're using, the spices, and grind them with your coffee grinder if you have it, if that's your spice grinder, or get a spice grinder, or else just do it by hand. But you'll get a much better result if you use the real deal. You can use the powder stuff as well, absolutely no problem, but I just prefer to use the real stuff. So you get 100 grams of brown sugar, you get 10 grams of nutmeg, 9 grams of cloves, 13 grams of black pepper, 8 grams of allspice, 6 grams of smoked paprika, and 7 grams of cinnamon. So I would be getting like the stick of cinnamon, 7 grams of it, and I'd work away that way. But I know Brendan, the butcher in Buckleys, who does all this, he's a qualified chef, so he says you can use the ordinary ground stuff, and he knows his stuff. So I wouldn't be arguing against him at all. But it's really amazing. We've got the state secret right here in our kitchen. But shh, don't tell anybody.
Have it in the dry spice for at least a week for you to get the maximum from it.
Cool.
And then, you know, if you put too much water in, then again, against your ratio of Guinness, you'll lessen the flavour of course. So it's more to taste really. And when I'm doing it, I recommend actually getting the whole orange and cutting it into 4 and putting it in the water there as well. You can add cloves too if you want to, but again, you don't want to chase too much.
So it'll be a glass of sherry with a slice of lemon, and the other side is Guinness out of the bottle, which is obviously better flavour, and then you'd use maybe a slice of orange peel into there, just again those sort of wintry flavours to get going.
I don't believe in bringing any of these products to a boil, to be honest with you. I believe in starting them off in cold water and then bringing them up gently, and then adding a little bit of thyme at the end, and that way that your piece of spiced beef will come out intact as it is.
So, I went down to see my butchers today, Stez and Brendan, and they tell me that they've spent 24 hours slow cooking this beautiful piece of spiced beef that you see there in the photographs. Really stunning piece of spiced beef. And then they reliably informed me that they ate every bit of it themselves and kept none of it for me. The butcher is always associated with meat, but believe it or not, in Buckleys they're actually developing a vegetarian burger. Can you imagine that? Des, what drives you to kind of keep pushing the boat out and changing?
I think a customer drives you. I think that this trade is ever evolving, and there's so many supermarkets and conglomerates involved that to keep moving or you'll get left behind. People are foodies now these days, and they want these kind of things. It's an interest I have myself in meat, to always want to kind of push the boat out and do things a little bit differently, to do things upscale and upmarket, and keep producing a fantastic product that I would eat myself.
It's a credit to you and everybody involved here. I really must say it's great. My favourite butchers anyway.
Thank you very much.
Buckleys Butchers are like a renowned family name in Dublin, and they have a couple of restaurants. But Stez runs it here, and the funny thing about Stez is that he's an amazing drummer. Our connection is kind of really unique. His uncle, Frank Merriman, a great vocal teacher here in Dublin, and I went to Frank many years ago, and he taught me how to sing. Some would say maybe not good enough, but anyway, here's Stez. Hope you enjoy this.